What if the secret to a longer life has been sitting in your fruit bowl this whole time? 1 apple, 95 calories, 4 grams of fiber, dozens of antioxidants. And according to a 2024 review in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, people who eat apples regularly are 25% less likely to suffer from heart disease. So, is this crunchy fruit just a snack or a secret health weapon? The saying is old, but the science behind it is catching up fast. Is it really true that an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Or have we been giving apples too much credit? Watch till the end, because the real truth behind this fruit might surprise you more than you think. Origins of the saying. The phrase didn't just appear out of thin air. It dates back to 19th century Wales, where the original version went, "Eat an apple on going to bed, and you'll keep the doctor from earning his bread." It wasn't just poetic, it reflected a practical belief. Back then, apples were everywhere. They were easy to grow, cheap to buy, and loaded with fiber, water, and just enough sweetness to satisfy a craving. At a time when access to healthcare was limited and most diets lacked nutrients, apples became the people's medicine nature's way of boosting immunity before vitamins came in pill bottles. Over time, that old Welsh rhyme was shortened and Americanized into the catchy version we all know today. But while the rhyme stuck, the real question remains: can a piece of fruit really do what modern medicine does? Nutritional profile of apples. 1 medium apple clocks in at just 95 calories. But don't let the low number fool you, it's packed with value. You get about 4 grams of fiber, which is roughly 15% of your daily target. It's especially high in soluble fiber, the kind that supports gut health and lowers cholesterol. Then there's vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that supports immune function, and potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure. Add in compounds like quercetin and catechin, known for their anti-inflammatory and antihistamine effects, and you're looking at a nutritional powerhouse. Apples are also made up of 85% water, which helps keep you full longer and supports hydration without you even realizing it. And here's a tip: most of those nutrients are in the skin. Peel it, and you're throwing away half the benefits. That crisp bite? It's more than just satisfying, it's strategic. Cardiovascular benefits. This is where apples start doing some heavy lifting. One of the biggest factors in heart disease is LDL cholesterol, the sticky, artery-clogging kind. The soluble fiber in apples binds to cholesterol in your digestive system and helps remove it before it enters your bloodstream. But the real secret weapon is polyphenols, natural compounds that improve endothelial function, basically the lining of your blood vessels, reduce blood pressure, and fight inflammation. These aren't just theories. A 2020 meta-analysis published in a major nutrition journal found that people who eat apples regularly have a significantly lower risk of heart attacks and strokes up to 25% lower. That's a huge number for such a small habit. So, while apples won't replace your statins or your workouts, they're a ridiculously easy way to support your cardiovascular health every single day. Cancer prevention potential. Let's talk about one of the scariest words in health: cancer. Apples have long been studied for their potential anti-cancer properties, and the results are worth paying attention to. Apples contain flavonoids, a group of antioxidants that help neutralize free radicals, those unstable molecules that damage cells and can lead to cancer over time. They also contain pectin, a type of fiber that's been linked to reduced inflammation and improved gut health, both of which play a role in cancer prevention. Studies have shown that people who eat apples regularly are less likely to develop colorectal cancer, likely due to how apples support a healthy microbiome and reduce inflammation in the digestive tract. For women, there's emerging evidence that apples may reduce the risk of estrogen receptor-negative breast cancer, a more aggressive form of the disease. Of course, apples aren't a miracle cure, but they seem to help your body create an internal environment where cancer cells have a harder time thriving. And that's no small thing. Blood sugar and diabetes management. This one throws a lot of people off. Apples are sweet, right? So how could they possibly be good for blood sugar? But that's exactly the twist. Despite their natural sugars, apples are surprisingly blood sugar friendly. The fiber inside slows down the digestion process, which means sugar gets released gradually into the bloodstream. No sudden spikes, no brutal crashes. That's why apples sit low on the glycemic index, making them a smart snack for people with type 2 diabetes or those at risk. What's more, a large-scale cohort study showed that individuals who ate apples daily had a 28% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes over time. And the key detail, it only worked with whole apples, not juice, not processed snacks. The fruit needs to stay intact for the magic to happen. So the next time you're reaching for a snack and thinking about your sugar levels, an apple might just be the smartest choice in the room. Gut health and immunity. We rarely talk about gut health until something goes wrong, but inside your digestive system lives an entire ecosystem of bacteria, some helpful, some harmful. Keeping the good ones alive is where apples come in. Apples contain pectin, a special kind of soluble fiber that acts like fertilizer for your microbiome. It doesn't just pass through your system, it feeds the good bacteria, helping them multiply and push out the bad ones. And this isn't just about digestion. A balanced gut microbiome has been linked to everything from a stronger immune system to better sleep and even improved mood. When someone says, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away," it's not just about avoiding the flu. It's about maintaining an internal defense system that works silently 24/7. And apples are like daily reinforcements for that system. Quiet, consistent, and surprisingly powerful. Longevity and mortality rates. Can apples help you live longer? The short answer is maybe. But the long answer is far more compelling. Research tracking thousands of people over several years found a strong link between frequent apple consumption and a significantly lower risk of all-cause mortality. In simple terms, the people who regularly ate apples lived longer. Why? Because apples do a bit of everything. They fight inflammation, they support your heart, they help control blood sugar, they feed your gut. And when all those systems run better, your whole body does too. It's not about any single vitamin or antioxidant, it's the combination that makes apples such a uniquely complete health food. No flashy packaging, no miracle claims, just a humble fruit that quietly supports you day in and day out, possibly even helping you add a few extra healthy years to your life. Let's answer the question once and for all. Is it really true that an apple a day keeps the doctor away? Well, not entirely. Apples won't cure cancer or replace medication, but they do support heart health, help manage blood sugar, reduce cancer risks, feed your gut, and boost your immune system. So maybe the phrase isn't literal, but it's not wrong either. Want to stay one step ahead of the doctor? Grab an apple. And if this surprised you, hit that like button, share it with someone you care about, subscribe, and tap the bell icon for more real health stories like this.